The 1981 dollar coin of the United States, popularly known as the Susan B. Anthony dollar, holds a special place in American numismatic history. This coin was part of a unique series that was first introduced in 1979 and continued until 1981, later revived briefly in 1999. The 1980 issue represents the second year of its production and remains one of the most discussed modern US dollar coins due to its distinctive size, design, and public reception. Although it was meant to replace the paper $1 bill and offer a more durable coin alternative, the public's reaction was mixed, mainly because its size and color were very similar to the quarter dollar, leading to confusion in everyday use. The obverse, front, of the 1981 dollar coin features a portrait of Susan B. Anthony, one of the most influential women in American history and a leading figure in the women's suffrage movement. Her determined face, surrounded by 11 stars on the left and right representing the original 13 colonies, is a symbol of equality and justice. The word liberty appears boldly at the top, while the phrase "In God We Trust" is inscribed to the right of her image. At the bottom of the coin is the year of minting, 1980, marking the coin's production date. This design was created by Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. Gasparo's engraving captures Anthony's strong and noble character, paying tribute to her lifelong efforts for women's rights. The reverse, back, side of the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar features a beautiful image of an American eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch in its talons, a design originally used on the reverse of the Eisenhower dollar. This imagery was inspired by the Apollo 11 moon landing, symbolizing peace, progress, and America's achievements in space exploration. Around the eagle are 13 stars representing the original colonies, and the United States of Americae pluribus unum meaning, out of many, one, and the denomination, $1. This design combines both patriotic symbolism and historical depth, making it a masterpiece of modern coinage. The composition of the 1981 dollar coin is primarily copper-nickel clad, consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This gives the coin a silvery appearance, but without the intrinsic value of silver, as earlier dollar coins had. The diameter measures 26.5 millimeters, the thickness is 2 millimeters, and the weight is approximately 8.1 grams. The edge of the coin is reeded, similar to other modern use coins. 3 mints produced the $1,980 coin Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, Dan San Francisco, S. Among them, the San Francisco Mint mainly produced proof coins for collectors, which are highly polished and detailed versions of the regular circulation coins. The 1980 P. Philadelphia and 1980 D. Denver coins were struck for everyday circulation, with millions produced at each mint. These coins can still occasionally be found in circulation, though they are not commonly used. The 1980 S proof coin is the most collectible version, often found in proof sets and appreciated for its mirror-like finish. Although most 1981 dollar coins hold modest value today, typically between $1 and $5 depending on condition, proof versions and coins with special errors, like doubled dies or off-center strikes, can fetch higher prices among collectors. Some high-grade examples certified by professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, can sell for $20 to $100 or more, depending on rarity and preservation. The public reception of the Susan B. Anthony dollar was complicated. When it was introduced, many people initially mistook it for a quarter because of its similar size and color, leading to frustration and poor acceptance. As a result, the coin saw limited use in commerce, and large quantities remained in government storage for years. However, over time, the coin has gained appreciation as a collector's item and as a historic tribute to women's rights. It stands out as the first US coin to feature a real woman, not an allegorical figure like Lady Liberty, marking a progressive moment in US minting history. In a broader historical context, the 1981 dollar coin reflects the transition period of American currency design, a move toward practicality, equality, and modern symbolism. Although it failed as a circulating coin, it succeeded in honoring Susan B. Anthony's legacy and paved the way for later designs such as the Sacagawea and presidential dollars. Today, this coin serves as a tangible reminder of America's cultural and social evolution during the late 20th century, embodying the nation's ongoing journey toward justice, equality, and innovation. Continuing the detailed history and deeper analysis of the $1981 Susan B. Anthony coin, we can explore its cultural significance, minting process, and its position in both numismatic and social history. The coin stands as not only a financial instrument, but also as a symbolic representation of progress and the evolving role of women in American society. The 1980 issue, in particular, reflects a period when the United States Mint was experimenting with ways to modernize the currency system, reduce printing costs, and celebrate national figures who shaped the country's democratic values. The minting process of the $1981 coin involved precision and innovation. The United States Mint used high-pressure coin presses to ensure that the fine details of Susan B. Anthony's portrait and the eagle design appeared sharp and clear. Each coin was struck from blanks composed of copper and nickel layers fused to a copper core, creating a strong and durable coin capable of surviving years of circulation. Proof versions were made with even greater care. The coin blanks were hand-polished, and dies were specially treated to create the mirror-like surfaces collectors admire today. These proof coins were struck multiple times under controlled conditions to achieve the deep, frosted contrast that defines premium-quality numismatic issues. In terms of design symbolism, the Susan B. Anthony portrait was deliberately chosen to represent the power of ordinary citizens, especially women, to change the course of history. Anthony's life work toward women's suffrage and equal rights resonated deeply in an era when the United States was still reflecting on civil rights progress. Her inclusion on the coin broke centuries of tradition, where U.S. coinage depicted only male presidents or allegorical female figures. The eagle landing on the moon on the reverse side complemented this message by symbolizing human achievement and peace. Together, these designs projected an image of America as a nation built on courage, equality, and exploration. Despite its noble intentions, the $1981 coin faced practical challenges. The coin's diameter of 26.5 millimeters made it only slightly larger than the Washington quarter, causing everyday confusion. Many vending machines, pay phones, and transportation systems had not been adjusted to accept the new coin size, further hindering its acceptance. Public disappointment quickly became evident, and large quantities of the coins were returned to banks or never circulated at all. By 1981, production was halted due to lack of demand, although a brief revival in 1999 served to meet the needs of vending systems and collectors. From a numismatic perspective, the $1981 coin holds steady interest. Collectors often look for coins with unique features, such as die cracks, weak strikes, or other minting errors that make them stand out. The 1980 S-proof coin, minted at San Francisco, is often graded by services such as PCGS or NGC, with higher-grade examples fetching decent prices due to their brilliance and clarity. The 1980 D and 1980 P coins, though more common, can also command attention if preserved in mint state condition, MS65 or higher. Collectors appreciate the coin not only for its rarity, but also for its historical narrative representing a time when the United States dared to innovate, even if the result was commercially unsuccessful. Beyond its monetary and collectible value, the coin's legacy lies in its cultural importance. It opened the door for later designs that continued celebrating diverse American icons. In 2000, the Sacagawea dollar was introduced, this time featuring a golden color and distinct tactile features to prevent confusion with other coins. This newer dollar was directly inspired by lessons learned from the Susan B. Anthony series. Thus, while the $1,980 may have failed in circulation, it succeeded as a bold experiment that reshaped future U.S. coinage. In modern times, the $1981 coin is seen as a nostalgic collectible, an artifact from an era of change. Many Americans remember it from their childhoods or from banks that distributed them during its brief period of use. It remains a conversation piece for historians and collectors alike, symbolizing both innovation and imperfection in America's pursuit of progress. When displayed in coin collections, it reminds viewers that true value lies not only in metal or design, but also in the story each coin tells about a nation's journey. The 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar is now appreciated more for what it represents than for its face value. It stands as a tribute to Susan B. Anthony herself, an unwavering advocate of justice, equality, and civil rights. Her inclusion on U.S. currency immortalized her contribution to the women's suffrage movement and paved the way for the recognition of other influential figures in American history. In this way, the 1981 dollar coin endures as both a financial and historical emblem, small in size but rich in meaning, bridging the worlds of currency, culture, and courage. If you enjoy learning about historical coins and their meanings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support more coin history content like this.